Reverend Josephson, the crooks are heading for that nice Mr. Deacon's ranch. We better go tell the chief of police. And Sandy, her dog, says arf.
What?
Arf. You know when he agrees with her, he says arf.
Oh, Ma. How old is little orphan Annie?
Oh, about 42, 43, I reckon.
Little orphan Annie?
No, the comic strip's that old. Little orphan Annie's about your age, I guess. So anyway, the dog Sandy says arf, and...
Opie, you should be getting dressed. And Andy, you're not going to sit there reading the paper. We should get started.
Aunt B, preaching don't begin till 11 o'clock.
But we want to get a good seat. And it's bound to be crowded with everyone visiting the preacher.
Just 'cause he's from New York?
It's because he's famous. Everybody's read his book.
I ain't.
Well, all you read.
Aunt B, I hold with Reverend Tucker. He's good enough for me.
Andy.
We've been taken from Reverend Tucker a good many years now, and I ain't about to change.
Andy, they're on the same side. Reverend Tucker invited him, and he wants a big turnout, so we'll make a good impression. Opie, go get dressed now. Andy, you too.
All right.
She didn't? But how could she deny it? Everyone knows she's been hennarizing for years. Oh, natural redhead, my foot. Why, she's been rinsing so long, her temples are henna-colored.
Aunt B, you saw him with Clara?
Let's see, what was it I called you about? Oh yes, we're going to church, and we'll pick you up. By the way, Clara, what are you going to be wearing?
Come on, Aunt B.
Clara, what do you think about earrings? Do you think they're too much?
Aunt B, come on.
Of course it is, Sunday, but this preacher's from New York.
Aunt B.
Well, I haven't been there either, but I always imagine them with earrings.
Aunt B, let's go.
Well, I don't want to wear them if you're not going to wear them.
Me and Opie ain't wearing any.
Well, what do you think? I know, Reverend Tucker wants us to make a good impression.
Play it safe and just wear one.
You're right. And if we see the others don't, we'll go behind the bushes and take them off. Now, what about perfume?
Aunt B, you can talk it over at church, if you ever get there.
Excuse me, Clara. Andy's shouting at me.
I'm going to preach. You coming?
I have to go, Clara. Call me later in the week, Clara. Oh, no. I'll be seeing you. We'll be right over.
Can we go now?
Well, I've been sitting here waiting for you.
So hot out today.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad they have the fans on.
Yeah, it really makes it a little bit better.
A little bit.
We are greatly honored today. It is our happy privilege to welcome our midst a very dear friend of mine, Dr. Harrison Everett Breen of New York City. Dr. Breen has interrupted his vacation to join us in worshiping this morning and to bring us, I know, an inspiring message. Dr. Breen. As I stood here during the singing of the hymn, I asked myself, what message have I to bring these good people of Mayberry? And I was reminded of an incident. A young man came to me recently and said, Dr. Breen, what is the meaning of it all? And I said to him, young man, I am glad you asked. My friends, I wish more of us found the time to ask that question. Whither are we headed, and why? Why is this senseless rush, this mad pursuit, this frantic competition, this pace that kills? Why do we drive ourselves as we do? In our furious race these days to conquer outer space, are we not, perhaps, neglecting inner space? Shall we hope to find the secret of the universe by hurtling through it? Shall we find the true meaning of life by fleeing from it? live our lives today. Everything is run, run, run. We board our breakfast. We scan the headlines. We race to the office. The full schedule and the split second. These are the gauges of drive ourselves from morning to night. My friends, we've forgotten the meaning of the word relaxation. What has become of the old-fashioned ways, the simple pleasures of the past? Who can forget the example? The old-fashioned band concert at twilight on the village green. The joy and serenity of the sitting and listening. This is lost to us today. And this, we should strive to recapture. A simple, innocent pleasure. And so I say to you, dear friends, relax. Slow down. Take it easy. What's your hurry? What indeed, friends, is your hurry?
A lovely service, Dr. Green.
You really hit the nail on the head there.
Well, thank you.
Will you be around long?
I wish I could, but I did promise to drive over to Mr. Pilot this afternoon to preach a service. But on my way back this evening, I'll stop and have coffee with you, if I may.
Oh, well, we hope you will.
Oh, that'd be mighty nice. I look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.
Thank you.